Today marks a journey in my Jeep modding that you guys all been waiting for. I'm adding a lift today. So I ordered the Trailmasters 3-inch coil lift kit. It includes shock extensions. In today's video, I'll show you guys how to install it. And yeah, so let's go ahead and get right into it. Alright, first I'm going to get this front end up on jack stands. But first, go ahead and loosen up the lug nuts so when it's up in the air, the wheel doesn't just spin when you start to unscrew it. Okay, so I have it jacked up on the front differential, working on the left side first. I went ahead and took off the sway bar bolt at the bottom that attaches it to the side. That is a 18mm in the front, but I just use a crescent in the back and just ratchet it out the front. Now you want to remove this brake line, what is it called, bracket. That's a 10mm right there, don't lose that. And of course you have your jack stand right here on the back of the frame for safety. Alright, so don't forget to do this bottom shock absorber bolt. And then now once you lower it down, you can go ahead. Everything's pretty loose now. And so let's go to the next steps. Alright, it's now time to remove this OEM spring. Just like that. Alright, so now we're getting ready to put this bump stop right here and put the bolt through, but as you notice, there's no hole coming from stock. So we're gonna go ahead and get a drill. I have a Christmas tree tip on here. And when it gets to the right thickness, I'll just stop and check. This is a self-tapping screw, and it should be able to go in just fine. So time to drill. Alright, since this is a self-tapping screw, or bolt I should say, you want to go ahead and get it started, and then just go ahead and drive it in, tap it in. Basically what tapping does is make threads in the material you're driving into. So in this case it is this little plate right here, and what that does is it's like a tapping, it's hard to explain, but it just cuts threads into the material you're trying to drive your bolt into, so you don't have to put a bolt on the underside. So that's basically all this does. So now that I have this all screwed out properly, I'm gonna go ahead and get the bump stop. Get my bolt, and for this I will have to use an extension. So this is a 14mm. Just go ahead and drop this in, make sure it connects to that hole down there, and just go ahead and drive it in. Alright, so now I have the other side jacked up on the jack stand. They're even. I went ahead, took out the coil, put in the bump stop, same process last time, but this time I did unscrew this piece. It comes out with this bolt right here, 10mm, and it's just going to allow brake lines to flex a little bit more, or to have a little bit more looser tension so I could drop the axle even lower. Disconnected the shock and unbolted the lower control arm, so you'll have the same, so it's pretty much equal on both sides. So you have everything is pretty much the same on both sides. Now we're going to go ahead and use these plates to go ahead and re-bolt in that lower control arm to reposition it. So now you want to go ahead and get a metal chisel and go ahead and take off these two sides. They measure adjustment, so just go ahead and do the front one first. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and use the rear track bar relocation kit they gave us. So we got that unscrew, and it's all unscrewed. So it's like a bracket that looks like this, and you want to go ahead and stick this inside, and then you want to go ahead and use this. So you got to use this sleeve first also. Go ahead and put that washer on there, as well as the nut. Has a nylon locking nut, and then the bolt way up here is secured with that small bolt right there. Put that washer and the nut up there too. So now they provided us with a bump stop or extension. So go ahead and take off the nuts for this piece. And then just slam dunk it. There's factory holes here so you don't have drilling like you had to in the front. And then just go ahead and secure these. Alright, so I went ahead and disconnected the sway bar on both sides, and as well as the top of the shock absorber on both sides, lowered it down. And now the coils are loose enough to take out. So we'll go ahead and drop these now. Alright, sorry for not recording like how to do it and stuff, because I got really frustrated with the chiseling part, and then I got pissed off and then stopped recording and went straight into the zone. So I'm just gonna go ahead and go over it. So here we go. Here it is in living color. The Jeep, I've plastic up the wheels. You see that in a future episode. But yeah, you see the brackets there. I had to drill out a little bit bigger of a hole right here for this bolt. You can see in there the lower control arm. You had to chisel that out. That was a royal, actually. You can see right there, actually, it's a royal pain in the ass. So just know, if you had an angle grinder, it'd be pretty easy. This stuff is pretty easy. There's a bolt that connects this little adapter to the original plate, and that's a little bit of a bitch because you can't really put an extension in here to hold it down, so it just starts spinning. But I figured out a way with a wobbly socket. Sway bar, gonna buy a new sway bar disconnect, probably a JKS one, probably next month or in the coming weeks. Other side is pretty much the same except for this hard line. This hard line is pretty short, so I will need to go buy a new hard line so I can extend this brake line out a little bit more. This is a little too taut for my liking, and I still have an adapter that brings it down about 2 or 3 inches. So I'll probably look into buying a new hard line, but for now this will be okay. I'm not doing too much off-roading anyway, so not much flexing. The sway bar is still connected. Again, I will buy a new sway bar link. The stock one is a little bit stretched out right now, so that's not too bad. Alright, let's go to the back. The back, see, this pretty good. This little bracket is pretty awesome. No problems with the brake lines. Maybe sometime I'll probably invest in a longer one so I can have it in the factory position, but for now, this will be just fine. Let's get onto the back. As you can see, the shock extends to the top. Let's see if I can get you guys a good angle. See right there, there's little shock towers. They extend a little bit more, about 2 or 3 inches up there. Pretty good. Rear shocks, they're Pro Comp shocks, by the way, if you guys are wondering. The breather lines, differential breather lines might have to be extended, so there'll be a video over that. Track bar adapter right there, pretty easy to install. The rear was really easy. There's new bump stops also right there and over there. The rear was easier, a lot easier. So now let me show you guys the car, or the Jeep, sorry. Look at that, looks great. It's level, perfectly level now. Looks really damn good. Let's go a little walk around the front. Damn, this thing is a beast now. I need to remove that front air dam. Looks kind of stupid now. Stubby bumper coming soon. The other side, can't tell what the good side is. They both look good. Let's keep walking around a little bit to the back. Wow, look at that ass. Good stuff. All right, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Also, I scratched my paint thanks to a hijack lift, and there's a dent in the quarter panel, and there's a dent in this thing. So let's see if you guys can see it from this angle. Yeah, I don't know if you can, but yeah, there's a big old dent here because the hijack was right here, trying to lift the jack this side, and then just fail, epic fail. And yeah, be safe when you're using hijacks, because damn it, my Jeep is the pain and agony. You see that, guys? Damn it. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Go ahead and subscribe to follow the build series, because this thing is going to be a beast when I'm done with it. If I'm ever done with it. You're usually never ever done with it. And yeah, so hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like the video if you liked it. Comment below what kit you use, if you use the Trailmaster kit that I use. And yeah, suggest some shocks that I should get, because I do need to get some shocks. I do want to get some, I'm thinking about Bilstein 5100s, but there might be better ones on the market, so tell me. Budget friendly. I don't want like Fox piggyback shocks that are like $1 billion, but cost effective. Let me know in the comment section below. I need front and rear shocks, as well as wheels. I'm looking for steel wheels, black of course, and yeah, so let me know about that also. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. I said that again. And yeah, peace out guys. See you guys later. Bye.